Hi, this is Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, your maximized living doctor. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, one of the 5 key essentials of healthy living, which is minimizing toxins. Unfortunately, we live in a world that's very toxic. In fact, it's more toxic now than it's ever been. We're under constant exposure to chemical stresses, from personal care products, cleaning products, the water you drink, the air we breathe, emissions coming from all types of industry. The indoor part of your house is 10 times up to 100 times more toxic than it is outside. People are taking more medications than ever. The food is toxic. It is such a bombardment and such an interference to health. And when it comes to being well, being able to cleanse, detox your body and be toxic free is so important to part of healthy living. Let me just share with you some recent statistics about how toxic we actually are. According to a recent study, childhood diseases linked to toxic exposure are costing about $55 billion, that's right with a B, dollars per year. $55 billion childhood related diseases based upon the toxic exposure that they have. And this toxic exposure is not just from what they've been exposed to in their life. These toxins will stay in the body for up to 3 generations. So heavy metal toxicity, exposure to lead that your grandma had back 50 years ago, if that hasn't been cleansed from your body, it's still there, and that's being passed on to your kids right now. Currently, there's over 3,000 high volume chemicals used in common products that you use. Cleaning products, personal care products, right? And what they're finding is that they're actually seeing these toxins in small children, babies. In fact, a study done by the EWG a few years back, where they actually studied fetal blood core samples from hundreds and hundreds of babies, found that commonly about 287 toxins in a newborn baby's bloodstream. 287 toxins. Constantly bombarding their health. So imagine starting life with such a huge chemical stress, and we wonder why so many kids have allergies, asthma, ADHD, learning disorders, autism. Many of these issues can be linked back to these toxins. The good news is there is a way to safely and effectively get this out of your body, to cleanse you, to cleanse your family and your children, and change the health of future generations. We're doing a complete toxicity workshop in March 28th here at our office, New Life Chiropractic in Rockland, California. You can check out the details below. You can also go to our website, newlifechiropracticevents.com, to learn more about this and register for this event today so you can get this information, learn how to cleanse your body, and start removing the toxic burden that's affecting you and your family. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel for other healthy tips on a maximized living life. Thanks.